Temperature of Love Episode 17 Part 2 Inches. Hong-ah hits where it hurts, saying that Young-woo will be affected if unruly detectives don't do well, and it almost works on Hyun-soo. But she says that thinking of Hong-ah makes her even more determined, because of the way Hong-ah treated her on the day she quit. She brings up the lies Hong-ah said about Young-sun, and when Hong-ah seems not to remember, Hyun-soo reminds her that she called him a playboy who was romancing all the ladies in France, and that he flirted with Hong-ah when they first met. Hong-ah has the nerve to claim that she doesn't remember saying those things. Hyun-soo says softly that she used to like and value Hong-ah, so much that she believed what she said about Young-sun and took him lightly even though she loved him, but even then she wanted to be understanding, because Hong-ah kept losing writing competitions. Hong-ah admits she was jealous, and that her hatred of her jealousy turned into hatred of herself, then she hated Hyun-soo even more for making her hate herself. Incredulous, Hyun-soo says that Hong-ah could have just avoided seeing her, but Hong-ah says that staying away only made her more curious. She adds that she won't have such conflicts now that things are better for her, as if she expects Hyun-soo to just forget everything that's happened, but Hyun-soo is too aghast to respond. Junha is loitering around Kyung again, lazing on Hyun-soo's couch and complaining that he's hungry and demanding boiled eggs. Kyung gets up to get him some food while he tells her that his mother made him a dozen boiled eggs before she left him. She asks why tell her something like that, and he admits that pity is great for picking up women, and Kyung gapes at him. When Hyun-soo finally gets home, Junha begs her to let him direct her next drama. In private, Kyung argues that Junha's style is all wrong for her drama, saying that her melodrama will become a thriller and everyone's faces will be lit in green. Junha pouts but doesn't take no for an answer. Over Ramyeon and Young-sun's tteokbokki leftovers, Junha continues to tease Kyung, and Hyun-soo giggles that he does it because her reactions are funny. She asks Junha why he wants to direct this drama, and he says it's because it's unique with a sad ending. He protests when Hyun-soo tells him she's going to change it to a happy ending. Young-sun is still in the hospital with his customer, and is relieved when the doctor says she'll make a full recovery. Her husband blames this oversight on Young-sun's success from being on television, and he says that they liked the restaurant better before. During the kitchen team's meal break, Ha-sung insists that he kept the allergic customers' plates separate, as he was told. Young-sun says that as the chef, everything that happens in the kitchen is ultimately his fault. But he also says that they need to figure out what happened so that it never occurs again. Minutes-ho sheepishly confesses that he unknowingly moved the plate, and Young-sun pinpoints this as a communication problem. He tells the team to look each other in the eyes when communicating, no matter how busy they are. Young-sun is scheduled to appear on the cooking show again, as the winner of the previous episode. But, taking to heart the husband's comment that they liked the restaurant better before he got famous, he calls the show and asks to be removed as a contestant. Hyun-soo is disappointed again when Young-sun doesn't answer her text right away, asking what he's up to. When he finally does, she says she needs to tell him something, and goes to his place to talk in person. She brings a gift, a nice pair of running shoes, and says that even though there's a belief that giving someone a pair of shoes will make them run from you, she bought these for him to run to her. He tries one on at her request, thanking her for the shoes and for making him feel better on a difficult day. He says he can't tell her what happened yet, so Hyun-soo tells him her news first. She shows him the script for Nice Soup does not answer the phone, and he recognizes Nice Soup as himself. Young-sun says that he doesn't like the title because it feels like it will have a sad ending. The doorbell gets their attention, and Young-sun tells Hyun-soo that it's his mother. She gasps in horror, and when he asks why, she says she wants his mom to like her. Young-sun says that she doesn't have to act a certain way to force someone to like her, not even his mother. He unlocks the door, and his mom walks in without even noticing Hyun-soo. When she finally sees her, and the fact that Young-sun is wearing two different shoes, she immediately guesses that Hyun-soo gave him a gift. Hyun-soo tries to leave, but Young-sun's mom demands an introduction, apparently forgetting that they met 5 years ago. Both women stare at Young-sun when he introduces Hyun-soo as his girlfriend. Hyun-soo says hello, and when his mother comments that she already said that, Young-sun says, "Mom, you know my personality, right?" It makes his mother behave and she invites Hyun-soo to have a cup of tea while Young-sun goes back to work.